All right, welcome to class. My name is Ken Hicks, and I have the good fortune to lead the Department of History and Political Science at Rogers State University. I may or may not be the instructor for your online course, but I am the person responsible for the course construction of online versions of POLS 1113, American Federal Government. And as such, I'm responsible for everything right and everything wrong with this course's construction. The first question many students ask is, why do I have to take this course? First and foremost, American federal government is a general education requirement, and students must successfully execute a general education curriculum in order to earn an associate's degree or a baccalaureate degree here in Oklahoma and in the other 49 states. Second, courses in American government are required to reinforce the rights and responsibilities of American citizens. Teaching citizenship in the United States is important for a couple of reasons. The constitutional scheme of the United States is very complex, and many Americans simply don't have a realistic understanding of what government can realistically achieve and the constraints that constitutional principles place on political actors and institutions. Additionally, America's political culture, which stresses the importance of individual liberty, creates lots of incentives for Americans to ignore the importance of politics. Students taking American government courses should recognize that while you may not be interested in politics, politics is interested in you, and the outcomes of elections and the policies enacted at the federal, state, and local level can have a significant effect on the opportunities available to you as you move through life. Third, and related, the hope is that taking a course in American government will reinforce the importance of voting in a democracy. Voter turnout in the United States routinely lags in turnout of other democratic nations. For me, one of the most troubling aspects of low voter turnout is the correlation between poverty and apathy, the sense of hopelessness that too many low-income Americans feel. In my opinion, the legitimacy of American government is closely linked to voter turnout. High voter turnout reflects the sense in which citizens are engaged in the political process, which contributes to the legitimacy and the authority of government's actions. Fourth, taking a class in American government teaches students about the importance of governing institutions like Congress, the presidency, and the judicial branch. Students will also learn about important intermediary institutions like political parties, interest groups, and the media. Citizens need to understand how essential healthy and effective institutions are for government to work. This is an online course, and online courses are what we call asynchronous, which means there's no formal classroom meetings where everyone enrolled in the course is in the same place at the same time to cover the course material. For that reason, online courses aren't for everyone. You must be naturally well organized and disciplined to succeed in an online course. This course is organized on a week-to-week basis, with each week's assignments opening at 11:55 each Sunday, and all weekly assignments, gradable assignments, being due at 11:55 the following Sunday. There are 1,000 points available for students to earn in the course, which are divided into 4 different categories of assignments, which I'm going to briefly describe. First, you have weekly discussion boards, which are intended to act as a sort of virtual week-long classroom, where students participate in an online discussion of each week's assigned reading. Students begin by making an initial post of at least 100 words by 11:55 of each Tuesday, responding to a question prompt. The purpose of this post by requirement is to ensure that students have incentives to read the material in a timely manner. So in other words, don't wait till Sunday, the second Sunday, to start reading the material. Students then need to make a minimum of 4 reply posts to at least 75 words in length that demonstrate some kind of critical thinking, right, which refers again to students' abilities to think clearly and cite evidence in support of judgments that are subject to revision. Each weekly discussion board is worth 15 points for a total of 240 points towards students' overall grade, which is nearly 1/4 of students' final grade. As with classroom discussions, students will find they get out of what they invest in discussion boards. If you use the discussion boards to ask questions about the material that you're struggling with, then you'll probably do better in the course. Second, students are also responsible for completing a weekly quiz based on the reading assignments. Quizzes are comprised of 3 universes of questions: objective multiple choice questions, concept identification questions, and short answer questions. Each section is worth 5 points. Like the discussion boards, weekly quizzes contribute 240 points towards students' overall grade. Students are also responsible for completing 3 unit examinations, which are distributed over the course of the semester. Unit 1 covers the material from weeks 1 through 5. Unit 2 covers the material from weeks 6 through 10. And Unit 3 covers the material from weeks 11 through 16. Each unit examination is worth 100 points, and they're basically larger versions of the quizzes with a certain amount of points distributed across different sections: 30 points for multiple choice, 35 points for concept identification, and 35 points for short answer. Fourth, students are assigned 4 short critical writing assignments, which require, again, students to read a contemporaneous magazine or newspaper article that will be attached to the assignment on a topic related to American government, and respond to questions designed, again, to challenge students to think critically about what they read. Each of the first 3 of these assignments are worth 50 points, and the 4th assignment is worth 70 points. So to summarize, the weekly discussion boards and weekly quizzes are each worth 240 points. The unit examinations are worth 300 points, and the 4 critical writing assignments are worth 220 points, again, which adds up to 1,000 points. So that means if you want to earn an A for the course, you need to earn at least 900 points. And if you only earn 800 points, you're going to get a B. 700 points, you're going to get a C. Don't put yourself in a position where, again, you're not earning sufficient points. And the main problem that I have with most online courses is kids just not submitting assignments. To conclude, I hope you enjoy this course. I'm happy to hear any ideas you may have for us in terms of improving the architecture. Once again, welcome to class. I hope you find it enjoyable and educational.